fast as you can, especially on offense. Take them out of it. Get them back on their chairs, sitting on their hands. The more energy you give them, the more noise, it does make it a little less efficient to operate, especially on offense. So come out fast, come out furious, and see if you can take this crowd out right from the jump.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the 1st down, get down. The drive continues. He'll look to throw. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Lions have got it. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Sending it downfield for Fant. And the Raiders are going to take over once again at their own 20-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Working across the field, he gets this to Neighbors. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example of it here.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. On the handoff, it's Taylor. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Back to throw. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush, and it will lead to a turnover on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
10 cycles.
They'll look to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
On the ground, it's Taylor. A hit, and he has lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. 3rd and goal. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the safety, Cameron Curl.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That is caught downfield by Odunze. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now Willis. Taking off. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. Willis. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. He works free, right side. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Raiders. An extra point attempt to follow. It's up and through. And the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Again, working deep downfield. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. Willis now to throw. That is caught side of the end zone. Will Dissly. Touchdown, Detroit. Now Willis and his offense preparing to go for 2. They'll throw out of the gun. That is incomplete. They were trying to take the lead, but they're going to remain down by a point. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Here we go. Claude red. Needle blue. Set up.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to.
And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
The field goal unit going to come on for the Raiders. No issues there. This one is good. So we reach halftime here in Vegas, and the Raiders are in the lead. As we send you to Orlando, we'll check in with the coach. Jonathan Coachman has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half coming up. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. To throw, here's Willis. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
They'll run on first down with Taylor. And he's shedding tacklers left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Vegas. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders are able to extend the lead. It's now 17-6. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And the Raiders are going to have themselves a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 7-yard line. They'll run here with Taylor. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal. Stop at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn it to a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up 3rd down.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Willis to throw. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he will take this one in. 77 yards. Touchdown, Detroit.
The Lions will set up for the two-point conversion.
Throwing, Willis. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the two-point conversion. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They send the tight end in motion. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. Oh, no dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it.
The third quarter with the score.
Ready, break.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. To throw is Willis. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Willis now to throw. It's complete. He's got caught. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. No handoff. He'll keep it himself.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
Now, 2nd and goal.
Go, Reed. Go. Let's go now.
A run here with Stevenson. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. Cup in motion. They'll drop to throw. Moving outside the pocket. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th, and that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take over here at their own 22.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Set, ready. Hit, mega, fight, 97. Black shot, strike, strike. Hut.
Play clock nearly expires as they set up. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead. They'll come up for first and 10.
Here we go. 15, 5 years.
Cup in motion. Here's Willis. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-tying TD here in the final minute. So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. A safe kick taken at the 5.
The Raiders take out their first safety kick at their own 31-yard line.
Here's first down.
Ready. Smack, ready. Ready, ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
At this point in the game, you find yourself trailing. There's only so many possessions left here in regulation. And now after that first down sack, this is on the verge of being another wasted possession, and they're getting pretty close here to desperation time.
Check, smack. Set.
He'll look to throw. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl. And the Lions are going to come up with the late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So a win for the visitors, the Lions.